Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Sodo Chronicle O's Combo Change 1. So I'm finally getting to these. I know they came out a while ago. I have quite the backlog of Sodo stuff to go through, but I've been very excited to take a look at these for a while because I love O's, and I think they did a really cool job with these, how you can actually mix all the different pieces and everything together. Now there are 7 different boxes, but if you buy a full box you do get extras so that you can make Tatoba, Gatakiriba, Latorata, and Sugozo all at the same time, so you don't have to like have a pile of pieces on the ground while you have one form. They do give you enough boxes to have all 4 put together at the same time, and then you can go ahead and switch as much as you want. So I think that's really cool. Really appreciate that. I think you actually get an extra one of these boxes as well. I don't know why you would need an extra head from Tatoba, but you'll get one. So there's that. But you can see here packaging, not too much going on the sides or the top or bottom, but it shows you all the things that you get in here. It looks like you do get some grasshopper feet and some claws. So you have kind of the claws backwards for when they're not deployed, and then you kind of put them around to deploy them. It's looking like all you're going to do is take the fist off and then turn the piece around, but no, I guess that doesn't make sense because they'll be backwards. So there has to be 2 separate pieces. There has to be a laid down and then a deployed piece. So the deployed piece come with, no, the lay down pieces come with this one maybe? Or do they flip out? I can't tell. We'll have to see as we build it, but in any case, taking a look at the boxes here, they want you to army build so you can make a ton of Gatakiriba. And it also comes with the pieces to, looks like you can store them on the forearm, but then you can also hold them for weapons. And then, let's see, over here we have Latorata. And then Sugozo. Sugozo is the only one that doesn't come with extras because you don't need it. But you do get an Ankh hand just tossed in. Can't go wrong with an Ankh hand. No ice pops included though. I'm kind of bummed about that. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and start putting these together, stickering them up, and then we will take a closer look. Alright, so here are the 4 forms, fully assembled and stickered up. I will say one thing, definitely a lot of stickers on these sets. Particularly the like torso sections, for whatever reason, they seem to have the most stickers. Latorata's, the Tora section had a lot of stickers. And the one thing that I thought was kind of weird, and you might not be able to see this that great, but this sticker here that goes around the glove, it kind of starts right about where you can see it. Like there's no sticker underneath the claw. So it starts there and it goes around and then it stops, which is fine in this form, but they do give you additional pieces to have the claws go forward. So what you would do, I'm not going to do it because it's a really tight connection, but you would take the hand off, then you would slide this off, then you would put the hand back through this. The hands for these have a really long peg. So you would take the hand, feed it through this, and then plug it back in. And then you would have the claws, facing forward because he does that sometimes. But then you have like that section that doesn't have sticker when it's not covered. So I just thought that was a weird choice. But other than that, I will say that these look fantastic. They really do. Like stickering them is a pain in the butt. But when you're all said and done, like that's a really great O's. I really can't complain. Like I said, you do have the extra claw pieces. The other thing you have little grasshopper feet. So how these work, you would pop out the shins here, and I'll see if I can do this without too much trouble. So this whole piece comes off. You can see that the foot and ball joint is actually connected to that. And then you just peg this in instead. Is this the wrong one? I think that's the wrong one. Let me try the other one. There we go. And so you can give them the grasshopper feet. And there's one for each. I'm only going to do it for one just to show you. But I think that's pretty cool. That's a nice attention to detail. A little extra, play feature there, which I think is really, really cool. They did not have to go that extra mile. I personally just like the regular feet, but that's just me. But I think that's really, really cool. I like that a lot. I like that they did that. See, with the feet here, like I think there's one sticker going around the ankle cuff. and then these 2 stickers on the thigh, and that was pretty much it for the feet. Now the way these work, if you want to switch around the pieces, so let's see, for example, I'll show you, we'll take a look at Gata Kiriba here. And real quick, they all come with bases. Obviously, they give you this piece here that you can plug in so you can peg in the extra hands and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. The most of the bases, especially the Tora midsection, comes with a lot of hands. You can see here's a hand holding the scanner, which is pretty cool. Closed fist, open hand. So you have a lot of hand possibilities with these. And Gata Kiriba, now for storage simplicity, I had him doing both. But what you're supposed to do is take that off for when he has it mounted on the forearm there. But then when you want to pretend it's deployed, you would put this back in his hand, and then you would take this one off. And so then it looks like he has the mantis hands. So, like I said, for simplicity, I just left both on there just so I wouldn't lose them in the meantime. But I think that's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off and peg this back on here. And then I'll take this one off as well. The other cool thing is you can see here on the belt, you have the belt with the 3 medals in it. They also give you a sticker that has nothing. And I had an extra belt because I think I needed 2, green pants here. So I had an extra belt. Whoops, and I'm flicking it all over the place. So I put the empty sticker on there, as you can see. And then they give you individual metal stickers. So if you want to get extras and then put the metal stickers in to make different combos, whatever you want, you do have that customizability. Yeah, sure. You have the ability to customize it as you want, which I think is pretty cool. But I mean, I just like the base forms. But again, to get back to how this play pattern works, you're going to take the head off the ball joint. Then you kind of have to, like you can see there's a tiny seam here. And it works if you didn't just trim your fingernails like I did. But you can kind of get it in there. And then this piece will come off, this collar piece. And then you would take the legs off and put them off to the side. So let's say in the first episode, he uses the mantis. So we would take the head off of this one. We would take the collar piece off of this one, if I can. Oh, come on now. There we go. It's not as easy as it looks, but it's also not incredibly difficult. It's just kind of annoying. So we'll take this off. And then we'll put this on. Now again, the metals aren't going to match up, but then you would put this on, and then you would put the head back on. So there you go. There is the form from the first episode where he uses the mantis, which I think is pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can fix my light here a little bit. Hopefully that's a little better. But yeah, so I think that's really cool. I love the play pattern. I love that you can make the different combos. Now, obviously, there's never going to be enough belt pieces for all of the different possible combos that you want to make unless you go crazy and just buy a ton of these kits, the different boxes. Now, if someone could 3D print these belts, just the belt piece, they give you the stickers. So all you need is the extra belt piece. So if somebody could 3D print a bunch of those, I guess you could go ahead and make a ton of different crazy combos. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. But like I said, because it's not super easy to do, again, not ridiculously inconvenient, but also I'm just such a huge fan of the Tatoba form that I'm just obviously going to leave this all the time because I absolutely love that. And I also really like all of the main forms. I really like Gata Kiriba a lot too. Let's pop this back on. Pop this back on. But I did want to show that you do have that capability. So, very, very cool there. Next up, we'll take a look at Latorata. And again, he has all the same hands that Tatoba does because it's literally the same box. So how it works is, I think the head is in a box with a bunch of extra pieces. The torso is a box, and then the legs are a box. So obviously you need 2 of this box and 2 of this box. I think the head and the torso of this come together, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the head and the torso of this and the leg, like this is only 2 boxes. This is 2 boxes. Then you need, I think the head always comes, with the exception of the Tatoba head, I think the head always comes with the torso. Because I do have 2 of these heads because I needed the extra torso for Tatoba. So, all told, I think it is, he's 3 and then 2, 2, and 2. So that's math. 9 boxes altogether, I think. But in any case, Latorta looks good. Oh, the other thing, if you're changing out the legs, you would take this off, and then this piece here comes off. Which I don't want to mess up the sticker while I attempt to do this, but it might happen. Yep, I'm already doing it. I don't want to mess up the sticker. I'm already doing it. But this piece does come out of here. Honestly, they're kind of hard to get out, and it's kind of annoying. Because I really don't want to mess up the sticker. Alright, you're just going to have to take my word for it. If you can see here, you can see where the panel is. You can see where the seam is. This little piece of plastic right here, that my finger is like, you know, the cheetah part, comes off. And then if you're switching out the pants, you would pop in and then you'd peg in whichever bottom piece goes with that. So, it would have been neat if it was all connected, kind of like the way this is all connected, and you could just take the pants off with this part. But they wanted to kind of, I guess, stick to normal Sodo bodies, so I just don't want to mess up the sticker a ton while I'm trying to do that. But as you can see, he looks really, really cool. And of course, you can use the claws from the Tatoba head with this as well. They're all interchangeable. So very, very cool. It's a lot of stickers, but I'm happy with how they turned out when you're all done. And then last but certainly not least, we have Sogozo. Sogozo actually didn't have that many stickers. He wasn't that bad. And the nice thing is he comes with the extra hands, but they don't have stickers on them because they're covered up by the massive gorilla arms. So I think the only stickers on this, obviously the 3 here for the metal. The black here goes in the middle of the silver. The head's fully painted. And then I think the belt was stickers. Oh, and then the very front of the shins down here, that little bit darker gray sticker. It's just kind of funny because this piece can come off, but then once you put the sticker on, you can't take it off anymore because the sticker like keeps that piece and it covers 2 pieces, so you can't really take that off. Not that you need to, but once you put that sticker on, he's staying on there. But again, looks great. Absolutely love it. Even has the button. I mean, doesn't do anything, but it looks like the button from the old OOO Combo Change series figures that you'd push in to pull it apart, which is kind of funny. But honestly, I think they did a great job with these. I really, really like them. Like I said, definitely a lot of stickers. I think probably Gata Kiriba and Latorta probably had the most. Although he's probably a close third because he has the same torso as Latorta. But like this, this part really didn't have much. It's mostly the midsection. Even down here didn't have that much. He had the least amount. But all 4 of them look fantastic. I really can't complain. The accessories included are great. If we haven't taken a look at the sword, we should do that quickly. And again, they gave, you can see here that this has the 3 cell medals inserted. They also provided an option with no medals inserted, if you like that better. So they give you lots of sticker options, but you kind of have to choose one or the other and then commit. So if you wanted 2 versions of the sword, you'd have to buy a second box. I think I have it right here, actually. You do get 1 extra of these. You can see it comes with the base, it comes with the grasshopper feet, it comes with the forward-facing claws, the Tatoba head, and the, it looks like there was an extra belt in there as well, just the buckle of the belt, and then the sword. So if you just want extra of those pieces, like you want to display both Tatoba and Latorta with the forward-facing claws, or if you want a second sword so you can do a metal in and a metal out version, the box does come with an extra one of these. I'm probably not going to bother with all that because I'm not crazy like that when it comes to needing the options. I just pick my favorite and I go with it. But definitely a very nice set. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to it and then so long to sticker them together, but it's definitely a nice set, and I definitely am glad I picked it up. Now, there was a second set which should have Shaota, Putatira, what else am I forgetting? Tajadol. I don't know if there's another one, but there should be. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I can't get to it. Anyway. Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot the Ankh hand. You do get an Ankh hand. I forget exactly which box it comes in. But yeah, you get an Ankh hand. Fully painted. And it has a spot where if you have an extra stand, you could connect it. It doesn't work amazingly, but, you know, you can have an Ankh hand floating around. So I applaud that. I don't think you can attach it to any of these figures, but there might be, like other, probably Sodo figures, you could probably attach this on, which actually would be hilarious. I'll have to give that a shot. See if there's anyone, because any rider with that probably has like long gloves, you could probably put this on instead. I guess it depends on if the peg is in the glove or if it's in the forearm. I'll have to look through what I have, but that would probably work. So you could have Ankh possess somebody. That'd be pretty funny. Doesn't come with any ice pops though, so 0 out of 10. But no, seriously, I like it a lot. I think it's cool that they included that. I want to say that was in with the Latorata pants, I want to say. I think that's which box that comes in. I can't remember at this point. But anyway, really great set. Definitely love it. Definitely excited to eventually get to the other ones. Probably going to be a minute. But, I mean, I definitely think Tatuba is my favorite. I love this form. I think it's the head. I really love the head. It's just a great design. Not to say anything bad about the others, because I love all of them, but I just really love O's base form. It's a really good form. So, super excited to have these, and definitely looking forward to eventually getting the other set. I know there's one I'm forgetting, and it's really going to anger me. Why can't I think of it? It's, hold on, Shouta, Tajadol, Putatira, and it's really going to bother me. Anyway, maybe it's just extra effect pieces then. I might be wrong. I know there's a birth set coming out that's Premium Bandai. There's also like the movie set that's Premium Bandai, which I think I have those on pre-order. So definitely going to be collecting all of the O's ones of these. I really liked O's. I have to say, it took me a while to get to it, but I did watch the whole thing, and I really like the series. So very cool forms. In any case, I'm rambling. I definitely recommend you guys pick this up if you can find it still. I would think probably like Mandarake is probably your best bet at this point, because it has been out for a little bit. But definitely recommend picking them up. There are a lot of stickers, but it's worth it. They look really good when you're done. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.